What up, y'all? This is your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Mello, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report for Monday, July 7, 2014, delivering some of the major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook and Twitter, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Mello, that's RAYMELO, and on Twitter @The Enter Report. A lot to cover. I hope everybody had a very celebrated 4th of July weekend. I know Flavor Flav did. In a traditional, as time-honored as the 4th of July itself, Flavor Flav was once again busted for having illegal fireworks. Flav, who has been getting his fireworks shown busted up since 2009, had thousands of dollars of fireworks confiscated and received 2 citations. According to one report, it took a special unit to come dispose of the firework, which weighed over 100 pounds. As TMZ first reported, Flav had over $8,000 worth of fireworks last year, but the cops quickly came and shut that down. Former Scandal star Columbus Short was arrested Friday after allegedly getting into a drunken fight with several off-duty police officers, according to TMZ. Short began scuffling with a security guard at the Katy Trail Ice House in Dallas, Texas, after it appeared he was about to leave without paying. Witnesses said Short started screaming at the bouncer before 2 off-duty police officers intervened. They later detained him for public intoxication. One witness told TMZ he was like a dog with a bone who wouldn't let go. Columbus was arrested earlier this year for battery during a bar fight in March. The rap reported this week that the alleged victim has filed a suit against the actor for the incident. Lea Michele is the latest victim of what appears to be a serial hack of Glee cast members' Twitter's accounts. The actress said she was hacked on Friday after a tweet was sent from her Twitter account erroneously announcing she was pregnant. The tweet said, "Before this gets out to the media, I would like to announce to my fans that I am pregnant at baby boy," end quote. After the sentence sent shockwaves among her fans, the actress quickly deleted the message and said her social media account was compromised. Michelle tweeted, "I was hacked. Guests at Chris Colfer and I should have known better than to make our passwords the names of our cats." Michelle was the second Glee cast member to be hacked on Twitter last week. A hack tweeted a phony announcement on Thursday that Chris Colfer was leaving the show. The hacker wrote, "Due to personal issues, I have been let go from the cast of Glee. Explanations will come shortly." Anthony Cumia, the host of Sirius XM popular Opie and Anthony show, has been fired following racist remarks he made on Twitter last week. Sirius XM has terminated its relationship with Anthony Cumia of the Opie and Anthony channel. Pat Riley, Senior Vice President of Communications, Sirius XM, told The Wrap. The decision was made, and Cumia informed late Thursday, July 3rd, after careful consideration of his racially charged and hate-filled remarks on social media. Riley concluded, "Those remarks and postings are abhorrent to Sirius XM, and his behavior is wholly inconsistent with what Sirius XM represents." The satellite radio giant did not immediately respond to The Wrap's inquiries about the future of the channel itself and of Cumia's partner Greg Opie Hughes. At the time of this report, Hughes has not reached to Cumia's termination on social media. Cumia tweeted the following Friday morning, "Sirius decided to cave and fire me. Welcome to the bizarre world. Fire for shit that wasn't even on the air and wasn't illegal. So what's next?" Cumia was taking photos in Times Square on Tuesday when he was allegedly assaulted by an African-American woman who didn't want her picture taken. He then went on a tirade on Twitter, writing a slew of offensive and racist postings about the incident. According to Cumia, the woman was in the frame of one of his shots, and upon discovering this, immediately assaulted him, punching him in the face. He proceeded to call her an animal bitch and a savage, referring to her as it and stating that they aren't people. He described the race situation in America as a battle, adding that we are losing. He wrote, "It's really open season on white people in this day and age. No recourse, fight back, and you're racist. The predators know this. Good luck," end quote. Cumia is no stranger to be terminated. The duo was fired from WAAF in 1998 for an April Fool's Day prank in which they declared that the mayor of Boston died in a car accident. In 2002, they were canceled by WNEW after encouraging a couple to stimulate sex in the church. Hughes and Cumia have endured many other suspensions in their career. Cumia promised that he'd speak out with details of the latest punishment soon, tweeting on the 4th of July, "After the weekend, I have better ideas of things. Fuck Cyrus, I'll pop on the Compound show next week and discuss this with total freedom." End quote. Actress and singer Jessica Simpson is a married woman again. The star married her beau, a retired NFL player Eric Johnson, on Saturday in Santa Barbara, California. The couple, who began dating in 2010, are the parents of 2-year-old daughter Maxwell and 1-year-old son Ace. According to People magazine, which snagged an exclusive portrait of Simpson in her custom Carolina Herrera wedding gown and veil, the event proved to be, quote, "the happiest moments of our lives," end quote, according to Simpson. She told People magazine, "The whole weekend was magical for us. We feel completed." E! reported that, according to a source, the groom got choked up while reciting his vows, while the bride had to start her vows over after inserting her name for his. Simpson was previously married to singer Nick Lachey, with whom she starred in the very successful MTV reality series Newlyweds, Nick and Jessica. The pair split up in 2005, and Lachey later married actress and former MTV personality Vanessa Miliano in 2010. Lil Wayne's label Young Money could lose the fire hose that promotes stars like Drake and Nicki Minaj, among many others, according to a new lawsuit. Turns out before there was Young Money, there was something called YoungMoney.com, a business specializing in helping young entrepreneurs manage and make money for more than a decade. The suit claims the company that owned the website sold it to Wayne's Young Money label in 2011 for $600,000, but there were strings attached. If Wayne's Young Money didn't make the payments on time, YM would forfeit the name YoungMoney.com and it would go back to the seller. Wayne's company hasn't paid the $250,000 balance it owes, and it's blatantly blowing off its obligation, according to the lawsuit. So the seller is suing to get its domain name back. We reached out to Wayne's Young Money. They had no comment over the situation. Rock icon Pink Floyd is releasing its first album in 20 years. In a sign that the band has adapted to the times, singer and guitarist Dave Gilmour's wife dropped the news on Twitter over the weekend. The album is called The Endless River and should be getting released in October, Polly Sampson wrote on Saturday. She describes it as Rick Wright's swan song and very beautiful. Wright was the band's keyboardist and a founding member. He died of cancer in 2008. According to Durga Mabroom Hudson, a singer who toured with Pink Floyd in previous decades and posted a photo on Facebook of herself working on Endless River in studio with Gilmour, the album is based on early recordings dated back to the sessions for the band's last studio album entitled The Division Bell. McBroom Hudson wrote, "Dave and Nick Mason have gone in and done a lot more since then. It was originally to be completed instrumental recording, but I came in last December and sang on a few tracks. Dave then expanded on my backing vocals and has done a lead on at least one of them." Hours after pulling the plug on a live interview with CNN, Joan Rivers insisted her quick exit was not a PR stunt. Rivers told the Wrap on Sunday the CNN interviewer was a news reporter and not an entertainment reporter. She did not seem to understand we were talking about a comedy book and not the transcripts from the Nuremberg trial. Every question was an accusatory one designed to put me on the defense. The interview started off amicably with CNN anchor Federica Whitfield calling Rivers a trailblazer and praised her career achievements, but it went downhill. Whitfield observed, "You know, you have some shock value to you. The cover of your book, you're wearing a fur, and you know that there will be a problem with animal rights activists." Rivers replied, "This whole interview is turning into a defense interview. Are you wearing leather shoes? Then shut up." She didn't stop there. The E! Fashion Police host then yelled, "You are not the one to interview a person who does humor. Sorry." Seconds later, the comedian walked off the set, leaving a stunned Whitfield to ask, "Are we serious?" Apparently so. Even in its second week, Transformers: Age of Extinction was way too much for Melissa McCarthy's comedy Tammy and two other wide openers at a feeble July 4th weekend box office. Michael Bay's rampaging toy box became the first summer movie to hold on to the #1 spot at the box office, bringing in an estimate of $53 million over the 5 days. Tammy took in a lackluster $32.9 million during the same period. The weekend's other wide openers, the horror movie Deliver Us from Evil and the low-budget family film Earth to Echo, wound up in third and sixth place with $15 million and $13.5 million over the 5 days respectively. Holdover, 22 Jump Street, and How to Train Your Dragon 2 were 4th and 5th. Coming in at number 7 was Angelina Jolie's Magnificent from Disney Pictures. In its 6th weekend release, it made $6.1 million, giving it a cumulative gross of $214 million overall. Number 8 was Clint Eastwood's direction adaptation of the Broadway hit Jersey Boys. Distributor was Warner Brothers. In its 3rd weekend release, it made $5.1 million this weekend, which gave it a gross of $37 million. Number 9, Think Like a Man 2, the Kevin Hart movie from Sony Pictures. In its 3rd week release, it made $4.9 million, giving it a total of $57 million. And ending the top 10 of the box office was Tom Cruise's movie Edge of Tomorrow from Warner Brothers. In its 5th week in release, made a weekend gross of $3.6 million, giving it a cumulative gross of $91 million. And that is the entertainment report for Monday, July 7, 2014. This is your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Mello. I'll be back tomorrow delivering some of the major stories going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook and Twitter, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Mello. That's RAYMELO. And on Twitter @The Enter Report. Have a great work day, everybody. Bye.